Hello, my book-loving friends, and welcome back to Storytime with Mary. This, book lovers, is where we get to read all of our favourite books. And if you're loving reading along with Mary, don't go forgetting to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos so that we can read together all the time. Book lovers, I've got another exciting book for you today. Today's book is called My Grandma Lives in a Treehouse. This book is written by Christopher Quirk and Eleonora Kelly. So if you've got My Grandma Lives in a Treehouse at home, grab it now and let's read it together. And while you're grabbing your book, I'm going to tell you a fun fact about tree houses, because who doesn't love a tree house? I always wished I had a tree house when I was a little girl. They look like so much fun. And book lovers, did you know that tree houses have actually been around for a really, really long time? In fact, there is evidence that they date back to the 1st century AD. That is over 2,000 years ago that we have been enjoying tree houses. Book lovers, go and impress your friends with that fun fact. And if you've grabbed your book, shall we see what happens in this book? My grandma lives in a treehouse. It's a very strange affair. Things always get rather weird when I go over there. She lives at the bottom of my garden. It's bizarre, if you ask me. The only way to get to her house is by climbing up a tree. She lives there with my granddad. It's really quite absurd. They're friends with all the squirrels and have dinner with all the birds. She wears bright yellow wellies and waterproof cagoules. She's always jumping in puddles the size of swimming pools. Her treehouse isn't very big. The whole thing is made of wood. It creaks and cracks in the wind, and the furniture's just no good. But Grandma really loves it. We think she's lost her mind. Her house is full of acorns, amongst the other things we find. She's hollowed out the tree trunk and in it built a slide. I see her going up and down, her face beaming with pride. I've often seen her out there swinging on a branch, causing all the leaves to fall in one big avalanche. Sometimes, even late at night, she hoots with all the owls. Or, when the moon is big and full, I hear her let out a howl. Grandma may be a little strange, but what I love the most is when she hugs me really tight and pulls me really close. Her voice is really soothing. Her face is very kind. She always has time to play. She's never ever declined. My grandma lives in a treehouse, and I think you will agree. It doesn't matter where she lives, as long as she loves me. The end. To be honest, I think Grandma living in a treehouse is the coolest thing that I've ever heard. And like I said, I wish I'd had a treehouse when I was growing up, and I wished my grandma lived in a treehouse. What fun that would be to go and visit Grandma in a treehouse. Okay, book lovers, if you enjoyed that book as much as we did, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos. And we will read together again next time. Okay, book lovers, bye.